welcome to tonight's performance of The Phantom of the Opera.
In tonight's performance, the role of Raoul will be played by no one because he doesn't do anything.
But first, please remember to turn off your cell phones and portable devices.
Please remember, no photography or recording of any kind is permitted during the performance.
No smoking or yelling is permitted during the performance.
No aggressive inhaling or exhaling of any kind is permitted during the performance.
If you do yell, do not yell the word Prius too loudly.
Yes, there will be lasers, and no, they are not a part of the show.
No food or drinks without coasters is permitted.
During the interactive portion, please remain on the carpeted walkway.
Do not use magazines as coasters. That is not what they're there for.
Do not attempt to burrow under the carpeted walkway.
If you need to use your cell phone, please step outside and do not ever come back.
There are no emergency exits, only entrances to safer places.
If you experience adverse reactions to theatrical smoke effects, don't feel bad.
For audience members with small children, please remember, this is not the Sea Otter exhibit.
If you experience heart, neck, or back problems, don't feel bad.
If you do see any sea otters, please alert me immediately.
If you experience pregnancy or inexplicable bloating, that's on you.
If your mother calls you, please answer it immediately.
But do not forget the thing I said about cell phones.
Yeah, that does present a moral quandary, doesn't it?
Because either way, you would be a rude Rudy.
There are some things you have to figure out for yourself, people!
Just don't be a rude Rudy.
Embrace the ambiguity!
Next time, bring your mother to the show!
You are stuck in traffic, yes you are. Okay, maybe not physically in a car, but when life's troubles are bumper to bumper to bizarre, crawling along, not getting too far, alone in a crowd, just looking for some empathy. Maybe you could use some traffic therapy.
You have my deepest sympathies, Mrs. Dow. A lawsuit like this is never easy.
I just want the company to make this right so that I can move on with my life. If my family had been in the house when that construction crane fell on it, someone could have died.
As your lawyer, I can only advise you in the legal actions you can take. Now, I've gone over the settlement Kimlin Construction Management has offered. Unfortunately, they are not offering compensation for the damage to your house.
Their crane crashed through the roof. How can they not offer to fix it?
The zoning laws of your specific neighborhood have an unfortunate loophole Kimlin is exploiting.
What can I do?
Again, as your lawyer, I can only advise you in the legal actions you can take. Now, we could take Kimlin to court, but it would be a long, expensive battle. It could easily cost you more than your house is worth.
Is there nothing else I can do?
Well, legally, you can still buy 5 gallons of milk at a time.
What?
I know it's a lot of milk, but I assure you, it is in your full legal rights to buy 5 gallons of milk at any time you want.
I'm sorry. What am I doing with the milk?
That's completely up to you. As your lawyer, I can only advise you in the legal actions you can take. Now, I should warn you, people may look at you strange for buying 5 gallons of milk at once. They'll think, what is she doing with all that milk? Is she addicted to milk? Does she have a reverse cow? Don't let them bother you. You are acting in your legal rights.
I don't need milk. I need someone to pay to fix my house.
Okay. In that case, there are some things you can do. Are you still paying a mortgage on your house?
Yes.
Okay, this is good. This is very good. According to state and federal law, you can drink milk while you pay your mortgage.
You are a terrible lawyer.
To be fair, I only recently became a lawyer.
What were you before?
A cow.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, thanks.
That's terrific. Such a nice day today, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So what can I get you on this fine day?
I'm just gonna get the sparkling water.
Sure thing. 1 bottle of refreshing sparkling water to go with an awesome day.
Yeah.
So that'll be $2.15 if you just want to slide your card right on this little iPad gizmo that I'll swivel around to face you.
Okay.
And then it's going to want to know if you're paying with credit or debit, so hit the button for whichever it is.
Yep.
And then it'll ask if you want your receipt emailed, texted, or printed.
I don't need a receipt.
Okay, then just hit printed and I'll keep it as a little memento of our time together.
Sure.
And then it's going to ask if you want to tip 15, 25, or 35%. Or you can enter a custom amount. Just make your choice on this large full-color display that everyone behind you in line can clearly see.
Well...
Is there something wrong?
Well, it's just that all I'm buying is a bottle of water. I picked it out of the fridge, I waited in line, and now I'm paying for it. I don't see this as a scenario where a tip is appropriate.
Hey, that's cool. If you enjoyed the service today, you can leave a tip. And if you don't like this small, independent coffee shop and you hate me, a human being made in the image of God just trying to make an honest living, by all means don't tip.
It's none of those things. All I'm doing is paying for something that I picked up and brought to you. Would you even be asking me how much I want to tip if it wasn't for this iPad gizmo?
What's holding up the line?
This guy doesn't want a tip.
Did the barista do something?
No, I saw the whole thing. The barista was being incredibly friendly the entire time.
And he won't tip? What a jerk!
I'm just buying a bottle of water. I tip my waiters and I tip my Lyft driver. I am not a bad person. This is a bad system.
Monster! Monster! Monster!
Hey, it's okay. You don't have to tip. I just thought we had a connection, you know? I mean, I did paint this picture of us riding bikes together.
Oh, such brushstrokes. Oh my.
See? That's your sparkling water that you're holding. And that's me. I got your receipt
When did you paint that?
while we were talking.
Okay, that deserves a tip.
Thanks, man. Okay, so the next screen is gonna ask if you want to donate $1 to the animal shelter.
How many screens are there?
There's one for every adorable orphaned puppy that needs love and a warm blankie.
Help me make the music of the night.
Oh, Phantom, I'm finally in your mysterious music cavern, deep below the Paris Opera House.
Yes, my dear Christine, and we are finally together. I've waited so long for this.
As have I.
Then let us wait no more.
Not another moment. Let's get writing.
Say what?
Oh, come on. Let's start writing this music of the night. Are we thinking this is going to be an operatic piece? Because, to be honest, the Paris Opera House does a lot of opera. I think it's time for something bold, something new.
Okay, so in my mind, the music of the night is a metaphor for something else.
Oh, I see. You want to get away from music.
Yes.
You don't want all these violins and oboes and bassoons.
Won't need them for the music of the night I'm picturing.
I know exactly what you mean.
Oh, Christine.
You want to write atonal experimental sound pieces.
Nope. No. Look, I just thought that since we've spent so much time together, but we've never seen each other face to face, or face to mask, and now it's just the two of us in my candlelit grotto, and I just took you on a boat ride through the canals and I sang to you. Now we could, make out.
Make out.
Yeah, with our mouths.
Is that why you've been helping me all this time? 'Cause you wanted to make out?
Not just that, you have an amazing voice. You have the perfect voice for the opera I'm writing, Don Juan.
Oh, and you don't need any help writing Don Juan.
No, I'm a musical genius.
Yeah, and I'm a coloratura soprano who graduated summa cum laude from the Paris Academy of Music. I thought we were like partners on this whole music of the night thing. I thought you were bringing me on board because you valued my creative input. You said you wanted help writing the music of the night. Oh, but apparently that's code for make out with me? And you've already written a whole opera by yourself?
I'm a musical genius and I want to share my work with you. You should be throwing yourself at me.
First of all, 10 minutes ago, I thought you were the ghost of my dead father. Second of all, you spent all this time making me think we were artistic collaborators, when in reality, you were just watching me in my changing room through a two-way mirror, waiting for me to become a big star worthy of bringing back to your makeout cave.
All right, let's write something together. Happy?
Where's a pen?
Over there. But don't touch that curtain.
Is this a life-size mannequin of me?
Yes.
In a wedding dress?
Yes.
Right. Where's the little boat?
Over there.
Bye. Hello?
Hi, I just listened to that sketch you did about the Phantom of the Opera, and I just have a few notes.
Oh, okay. What's the problem?
First of all, Phantom takes place in France, so jot that down. They should be speaking French.
Oh, right.
Second of all, why are they saying Don Juan? They should be saying Don Juan.
I was just copying what they said on the cast recording.
Well, that's your first problem right there. How about next time you read a book? Christine never attended the Paris Academy of Music. She was raised in the opera house after the death of her father.
Thank you for that.
And a third thing...
Oh, that's all the time we have for this pretend phone call.
Oh, hang on!
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed tonight's show, and please be sure to get home safely.
The show was written by Sam Suksiri, Alex Robbins, and Sarah Suksiri. All three of them would be sad if you did not get home safely.
The cast included Justin Anderson, Chelsea Bennett, Madeline Rilling, Alex Robbins, and Sam Suksiri. All but one of them would be horrifically bereaved if you did not get home safely tonight.
Original music was written and performed by Kenzie Jones. Flying is statistically the safest way to travel.
If you would like to learn more about the show, visit traffictherapypodcast.com. Subscribe on iTunes and follow on Twitter and Instagram. The Malaysian flying fox is the world's largest flying mammal. They get home very safely.
Very safely. And again, we apologize that halfway through the show I started screaming. It's just been one of those days. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.